Hello everybody. I hope you can hear me. I'm hoping that you can hear me all right. However, it keeps telling me that my mic is muted, which is weird because I have a mic here which is connected to my phone, which I'm kind of hoping is working. So maybe we need to just change this around a little bit. But last time we had a lot of issues with our recording and our video and our sound, etc. So I'm just kind of hoping that this is working. So if you can hear me, can you tell me that you can hear me? Hi Marilyn, I can see you. If you can tell me I'm hello, you can hear me. Yay! Okay, this is good. Hopefully we shouldn't have any echoes. Echoes. Cool. Welcome. So this is my second week of trying the new StreamYard with both my hands and my face so that you can see me. And I have worked out now, hopefully, how to have my phone as the main thing, so that will be on all the time, and then I can just take my head off in a nice way so that you can hear me properly and you can see properly, and there's no kind of like additional bits. So let's make this look like this for a second. Okay, so this is how we had it last time. We're going to keep with this for a second and then we'll see how we go. Hello. Oh my goodness, look how many people we've got joining us already. We've got Marilyn, Louisa, Cindy, Lisa Jane, Louisa, Cindy, Kay, and Nikki. Hello, how are you all? Angie, oh, you're in the office today. Okay, you might have to have me on mute or quiet or something. But hey, it's lovely to see you all. Okay, so there's a couple of things that I need to tell you about, and then we'll get cracking. So we're going to be playing with one of the new stamp sets from the catalogue. Yay! This one called Biggest Wish. I'll put you on thingy now. Let me do this. Hold on. There we go. Oh, can I do that? Oh, look at that. So Biggest Wish, that's the one we're going to be playing with today. And we're also going to be playing with one of the new Memory and More kits. I've just read one of the comments. Louise says, no decapitation, please. I will try not to physically decapitate my head, but at some point it will be off with my head. Oh dear, brilliant. Okay, so yes, the What a Year Memories and More kit is what we're going to be using today because it's so fun. And I think a lot of people might think it is just for scrapbooking and memory keeping, and I want to show you that it's absolutely way more than that. So we also have my membership site is launching today. Hurrah! So if you've expressed interest in that before and said to me, yes, I want to be part of it, then you will have received an email today with a link so that you can sign up for it. And I've been chatting with Louise, who's my lovely web hoster and designer for me, and we're working on how to bring a membership site, which is so much more exciting as well too. There's loads of stuff. But at the moment she's cooking lunch, so and watching me at the same time, which is lovely. Right, okay, so let's crack on. Was there anything else I wanted to tell you about? Well, it's been kind of 2 weeks since we had the catalogue launch, and we've got, quite a few things going on. So if you had forgotten, this is my host code for you to use if you want to place an order. And to place an order, you just hop over to my shop, go to my website, queenpipcards.com, and at the top there's a link called shop. Click on that, use that host code, and then you'll be getting goodies in the post from me next month. So that's what I wanted to show you for now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hop over, take my head off, but not in a bad way, and we will continue with some videoing, hand showing. I'll pop on again halfway through, we'll see how we're going, answer some questions, and then I'll pop in again at the end and answer some more. So let's do this. Let's take me off. Okay, can you still hear me? That's the question. So if you can, it would be great if you could just tell me that it's all still okay. I'm hoping it is, because my mic is attached to my phone, so it should be. Okay, so what I'm working with today is we're working with the Memories and More mixed packs. Okay, and you get them in 2 sizes. So you get them in the small size, like this, And then you get them in the way bigger size like this. Now these are even bigger than cards that I would make normally by cutting a piece of cardstock in half, because these fold up to 6 by 4 inches, and they're specifically designed in inches. So we have to work in inches because it's too difficult to do a conversion, you know, exactly straight by straight. So I just kind of work in inches for these ones. And then these ones are 3 by 4. Oh, good. You can still hear me. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, good. You received your prize, Sheila. Welcome. That's nice. Okay, good. That was your retreat prize. That's good. Excellent. Okay, so these are the cards. They come with envelopes, so we have matching envelopes that we can use for these. And the reason why I like these, and I like working with these with the Memories and More kits, is because they're literally designed to work together. So they fit exactly. So in your Memories and More kit, you get a bunch of stuff that looks like this, and they're designed to go into memory pockets or layouts on scrapbooking pages, where you would put like a photograph next to them. And oh, I've got a bit of croak in my throat. You'd put a photograph next to them and then do something around them. Okay, but I don't think there's any reason why you can't then use them for card making, and that's what I do. And Stampin' Up! Have actually designed them so that you can do that, which is great. So this is like good times, but on the back of there, you've got a very nice sort of wishy-washy kind of ending or side panel. You've got rainbows, you've got flowers, dotty bits. I kind of like that. That's kind of funky, that is. Happy little moments. Obviously, this is for journaling. So you would journal on that, and you would put you know, little bits of wording to go with the photograph that you're talking about. On the other side is a big bee, which I know Susan would be very happy with. Nice big bee, we like that. So that's good. And then here's another little bee. Look, they're all over this set. That's nice. And then on the other side it says hello sunshine, which quite frankly you could just send as a card. So you get the drift. Lots of background pieces. Hurrah, hooray. And lots of journaling pieces, but generally they have something on the back. Now this one's probably not one that you could turn into a card, because on this it says this and that, and on this side it says memorable moments, but they also come with lots of little ones as well. So you could easily use some of the little ones and cover up that sentiment or whatever it is that's on that card, pop on one of the smaller pieces, and you've immediately got another card. So this is kind of what we're going to be talking about today, and the fact that it coordinates, I think in my head, it coordinates with the Hostess paper pack that's out there. So this time only, we've not done this before at Stampin' Up, not that I'm aware of. In the back of the catalogue where there's the host section, hands up if you understand what the host section is in the back of the catalogue, because I don't think many people do. So we'll just, this is the old catalogue. Why am I looking at the old catalogue? Get rid of that. You can tell I've been working on other things. Right. Let's have a look at that. I'm thinking that doesn't look right. Here we go. Right. So in the host section of the new catalogue, everybody understand what these are for? Lots of my customers need to have it laid out for them, because I don't think it's necessarily obvious. But basically, if you put a large order in that's more than £150, they call it party sales, and I think that's what throws people off. But you can put a personal order in for £150 and you will earn 10% Stampin' rewards. Okay, and it's like a percentage. So if you put 275, it's 12%, 400, it's 14%, £525, and it's 16%. And that comes back to you in free product spend on that order at that time. Okay, and the idea of this is, if you had a group of friends round and they all placed orders, you as the host, for having anybody there, me there or whatever, I'm going to put my face on because I keep talking to you and I'm not there, but you as the host for getting your friends round to come and have a Stampin' Up party, you would be rewarded with this free spend. So basically, grab your friends, crafty friends, get them to put orders in, see if they've got anything that they want to, you know, buy from the catalogue, which if you've got a load of crafty friends, normally they do have. So they pop an order in with you as part of your host order, and then you get Stampin' rewards. So it's like a little thank you gift for you getting the people together and having a party. So a bit like in the old days with Tupperware, Avon, all those kind of things. It's exactly the same model, and it works the same with Stampin' Up. And then there are certain things that you can only buy if you're a host. So all of these things are exclusive host items. Okay, so we've got 3 stamp sets, and this time, for the first time, we've got a pack of papers. But it's not just any pack of papers, it's huge. So I'm going to get rid of my face now. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Nikki didn't know what that was, so that's good. Okay, and the rainbows, yes, rainbows. I've got more rainbows. That's why I think this matches. So let's take this off and I'll show you here. So this is the pack of papers that you get, and you get all of this. There are 12 designs, and you get 4 sheets of each. So you get 48 sheets, but in 12 by 12. So normally the only time you get 48 sheets is when you buy a 6x6 pack. But this is like 4 6x6 packs all put together, and you can get this for free when you get to hosting, because it only costs, as a host value, £17. So if you spent £150 on your order, you'd get 10%, so that's £15. You'd pay £2 for this pack. So it's a really good way of getting some extra stash, especially if you've got some crafty friends that you want to get together. But the reason why I like it is because I think it absolutely coordinates with this pack of cards. It doesn't say that it does, or at least I haven't found anywhere that says it does, but it's got things like hearts, flowers, rainbow patterns, right? These are all, look at all these rainbow colours. So I figure that this coordinates with this pack of, and flowers, look at that. I'm sure that some of those are almost identical to some of these, right? There's also some stamps that this set coordinates with. Okay, so not only does it coordinate with the paper, it also coordinates with back-to-back blooms. Okay, because if you look at some of the cards in here, where are they? Oh, I think I've taken them out because I'm going to work with them specifically. Where did I put them? Oh, over here. Where did you put them? You put them somewhere special, Pip. Now what have you done with them? What have I done with them? Here it is. Here we go, for example. Here's another one. See, I think that's pretty much one of those blooms. Yeah. So it works with a stamp set, coordinates with the stamp set, coordinates with the papers, and coordinates with the bees, the little bee trinkets. This one's got another bee on it here, right? So these would go with it. Do you see what I mean? So I think the good thing about Memories and More is it coordinates with a lot of stuff. So we're going to play with that. I just wanted to show you that so you understood where I was coming from and why I think these are great for cards. In addition, you also get stickers, which is kind of where it comes back into the memory keeping, because they've got like every 2 days stickers, not every day, which I think it's weeks. So it's like every 2 weeks up to 52. So I think the idea is that you would keep a journal for every 2 weeks of a year. And I have a feeling that this was put in place and designed to be like celebrating the good stuff that happened last year, maybe, or the good stuff that's happening this year as we've come out of lockdown. That's just a feeling in my head. But also some of the other things that it has, it's got flowers, won't forget, so happy about, things like that. And then there's another one here somewhere, if I can find it, which also has stickers on it that relate to some of the things that I've been talking about already. I can't find it now, but I'll find it in a minute. Okay, so let's get cracking. That's enough of me waffling on. I have selected a few that I thought would be fun to play with. but it just depends on, you know, how long we go. I have a hard cut off at some point today, but for the minute we can crack on. So I pulled these ones out because I just figured these were fun. So here's one of the little cards. Here's a little bunny rabbit. Look at that. You could just pop that straight on and you've got a card. So in fact, let's just do that. Nice bit of checker on the back as well. It's not checker, sort of ginghamy kind of plaid, sort of whatever. But I'm going to just call it that, checker. And then this one I think would work as well with a nice little oval punch and the oval sentiments. I've got a couple of stamps that I think this will work with, but look at this one's already got bunnies on it. But you could just do a little welcome little one. So welcome little one. Pop that on. Now obviously if you're not stamping at this point and you're just putting together cards, then just use one of the stickers that comes with it. But if you're okay with a bit of stamping, then now's the time. You can just add a little bit of extra, and they match and coordinate with quite a lot of the new in colours. So, you know, there's that added collection of good stuff coming on. I need to chop this down a smidge. I stamped it too high. Too high. Right, try this one a bit better. There we go. So now you've got just a little welcome little one. And again, you could do that flat or raise that up with dimensionals. And now you have a cute little welcome to having a new baby card or something. Hey, Janice. Hello. How are you? Haven't seen you for ages. Janice has just popped in to say hello. We've got people watching on YouTube, which is lovely. That's fabulous. And we've got people watching on Facebook. This is the first time I have been whizzing over and doing it on YouTube, but I'm just loving the fact that I can do it straight to YouTube, which means that my lovely YouTube followers, who are sometimes different to my Facebook followers, can see it straight away without having to wait for me to load it up, because I have been dreadful at loading it up recently. So this way, I want his paws showing. Actually, I'm just going to drop that down a smidge because I like the paws showing. There we go. Look at that, right? And then we could put, if I've got my, I don't think I've got any of my hearts here, but like if you had some of the little hearts, you could put the little hearts up, you know, the little resin hearts. They would look cute. Wouldn't they look cute? So there's a little bunny rabbit. And then if you had an envelope for that, you could put, if you wanted to, you could put, no, not wrong stamp set, this one. You could put this little bunnies on the outside, because that's a nice, it's a bigger image, but it would work beautifully. And then you can just add that. So cute. See, I love this. Amanda, look at this. Amanda says, loving these memories and more kits. Absolutely. And then Kathleen says, yeah, nice and simple. Absolutely. They are so nice and simple. We like them. We like them a lot. Okay, there's my little rabbits. Look. Now, I don't know if that stamp set was designed with that image in mind, but it sure works for me that way. So we've got a little newborn card there. Always handy if you've got, you know, people in your family who are having children, grandchildren, etc. Now, I've also found some fantastic cactus. Look at these. These are great. Sean has cactus up on his, or cacti, should I say, up on the windowsill upstairs. I think I've told you that before. And that is just a brilliant card for that. Now, I was talking about originally the stamp set that I was wanting to use with these being this one, which is my biggest wish because it's just lovely. Look at all those really big sentiments. So this one, I could just put thanks on it because he's been a bit of a star recently, so I might just put a little, give him a little message of thanks. And you can just pop it straight on there. If you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable about doing that, you might want to use your Stamparatus to help you. Or you might be okay with it. I'm going to wing it. If it's too bad, I can always cover it up. That's my motto. Because it's for Sean, I'm going to go with evergreen because it's a nice dark green, and plus it will match with the other pieces on this set. God, look, I'm getting absolutely swamped here by stuff. This always happens to me. Does this I mean, I know it happens to everybody, really. I'm just going to move some of this stuff up because otherwise you can't see everything. And I just want to move so that I can move a little bit. And put it in a place where you can see it all. Okay, must work out how to do that better when I've got lots of memory and more cards going on. Oh dear. Yeah, this stamp set is amazing. Amanda's just said she loves it. It is fabulous. Now I'm going to pop this up on my grid here, just to help me line myself up with the top of that, sort of with the straight that, and then go down. I hope I'm straight. I think I'm straight. It's going to be straight. It's going to be great. Look at that. Perfect. So, oh, I had a little bit on my stamp on my. Oh, I had a little. What's it? It's okay. It'll be fine. It just looks like it's got a little tiny bit of a dot coming on there. If you can't cope with that and you think, oh no, it's got a dot, then get your little marker out and just dab that in. Nobody will see. Perfect. Right. Okay, so that's that. That's a very quick and simple thanks card, right? So we've got our big 6x6, 6x4. Now I do just like to use a bone folder with these, just because sometimes they come out slightly crooked. I think it's the way I fold them, so I just use that to make sure that it's right, and I know the front and back. There we go. Then that's going to go straight on there, and okay, like so. And now, when I'm feeling generous, I have a card I can give to Sean. Isn't that cute? And again, very quick and easy. Now, if you had the cactus set that's in the mini, was it in the mini or is it in the main? No, I think it's in the mini. Yeah, the flowering cactus product medley. That's the word I'm looking for. You could add a little bit of cactus stuff to that if you wanted to, or onto the envelope, because you know it all coordinates. So there we go. Now, what else have we got here? What else can we do? I've got some more little ones. Where's my big ones? The other thing I thought that would coordinate nicely with this one, I need a big one again, is Handmade for You, this set, because it's got this bit here and Stitched with Love, which is great for if you're doing some sewing stuff. So if you wanted to send a card with lots of different shears, that would work. But also it's got Crafters Gonna Craft, which is great for any of the rest of us who are, you know, just want to do crafty stuff. So again, you could do that. Oh, look at this. This makes me happy. Thank you. I'm so glad that you got your card. I like to give away cards to people. It doesn't matter where they are, who they are, or how many times they comment or whatever, but I do give away a card. I'm going to put everybody's comments into a random draw, and then then I'll pick out some winners and they'll get cards from me. So I'm glad it arrived, Barbara. That's great. Yay. Fantastic. Good. That was quite quick, actually, all the way over to you. So that's pretty good. Okay, so this one I wanted to do Crafters Gonna Craft with this, and I thought for this one we could do something on top. So it's all well and good if you're going to do punches, but sometimes you want to do something that's a little bit more than a punch. So maybe a little die cut. This one's from Stitch So Sweetly, and it is perfectly coordinates with the crushed curry colour that's in here. Oh, this is not my one that I've got open. Where's the one I've got open? Oh, this one's going to go, there it is. This one's going to go for a prize for somebody. Here we go. Oh, I knew I had another one open. So we're going to go Crafter's going to craft, because that'll fit on there quite nicely. We can add a little bit of trim, some bauble bits, bling. Nothing wrong with a bit of bling every now and again, or pretty much all the time. In my case, always going to have it, apart from maybe on Sean's card, although he doesn't mind a bit of bling. Now this is real red, I believe. So let's grab our real red. Here we go. Because I think you need a dark colour that's going to stand out onto, if you're stamping onto this. So we'll do this. I'm going to add that here. Hope this is straight. Dun, dun, dun. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Coping with that. And then that works with that. I think maybe we'll have a bit of ribbon on this one, and maybe a bit of other papers just to go with the crafting theme. So in my drawer down here, which if I can get to it, there we go. I've got a bit of pool party ribbon, which just works with those beautiful shears. Who's got a pair of those at home? I have. My hairdresser's got a lovely pair of pink scissors that she uses when she cuts my hair. So, you know, different kind of craft, but still craft nonetheless when it's like mine. So, you know, I think, come on, there we go. I think all kinds of different people craft in all kinds of different ways with all kinds of different things, but scissors and shears and whatever do tend to be something that quite a lot of us have, whether you're a seamstress or a sewer or a paper crafter or a hairdresser or whatever it is, artistic wise. Shears tend to be something that a lot of us have and love. Okay, so I'm going to pop that on. This is going to be my next one. Then I want to use that big stamp set again, show you some different things we can do with that. And it's already 1 o'clock. We've been going for half an hour already. Not bad. 3 cards in, half an hour. And I was waffling to start off with, so you know, there's always that. So here we go. Let's put some dimensionals on here. For those of you who've not watched me live before, if you're new, say hello. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you very much for watching. I like a lot of dimensionals. These are our foam pads, Stampin' Up's own proprietary foam pads. I've just chopped up the sides of it to use it. They're normally all this shape. But I'm a bit of a Mary Berry when it comes to my cards. I do not like soggy middles. We do not have soggy middles in cards where it goes through the franking machine and then your whole bit in the middle gets squished. Now, I kind of want to put it on a side really, like that. So it's not quite in the center. That looks good. There we go. And then I'm going to rock out some gems. I'm going to have, oh, why is that not coming out? Okay. I'm going to rock some holiday rhinestones. Now, as you can see, I've used my holiday rhinestones quite a lot. They're a bit of a mishmash. So I'm going to find ones that fit. Here we go. Because we've got some crushed curry on here for sure. I know that much. So let's grab some of these. I quite like these middle-sized ones. There we go. Is that a middle size? That's a small, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, have I just run out of middle-sized ones? No, surely not. Oh, I might have done. What's that? That looks like a middle-sized one to me. There we go. There we go. Put some of those on just to add that extra bit there. so many different colours on here that would work. We've got Pool Party, we've got Crushed Curry, and then we've got even the Cherry Cobbler, I think would work. Is it Cherry Cobbler? Actually, it might even be Real Red, but I think it's Cherry Cobbler. But it would still work in this setting, I think. So how's everybody doing? What do you think? Are you enjoying it? Do you like the idea of using memories and more? Who thinks this is cheating at making cards? Because I know some people do. Me, I don't think it's cheating. I think this is using things wisely to make cards. And it's great for new card makers who've never done card making before, because this is quite simple to put together. I'm going to put a really simple one together with no stamping or anything in the next one. But I think this is I think these are great for card making, especially when you're just trying to do something a little bit different, trying to do something a little bit new. And if you're brand new to card making, it can be, with all the terminology and all the things that people see, it can be quite daunting, I think, to some people. So I think doing it like this means that you can see quickly and easily how you could get something that actually is a card, a recognizable card. And whilst, yes, this has all been pre-printed, you've still had to stamp it, you still put it together, it's still technically handmade. If you have a punch and you can do some stamping and you can add a little element to the envelope, for example, that's definitely, taking it up a level from somebody who maybe can't do that. And maybe you don't have any stamps, and maybe you're sticking at this point, and maybe you're using, stickers and all that kind of stuff, and that's fine. This little kit comes with stickers purposefully for the use of putting stickers on stuff, right? So I don't want people to feel like I'm not good enough, or oh, I just stick stuff down or whatever. We all started at one point doing exactly that, and it doesn't necessarily mean that that's where you have to stay. You can learn and move on and progress. And my membership is all about doing that. So if you're interested in joining a membership that helps you learn and move from one stage to the next, then in a nice sort of self-guided way, then my membership might be something that you want to join. If you join this month, it's only $9.99 a month for life. So that's pretty good. It will go up when I open it to everybody else once the founding members section is over. So if you're interested in that, then please leave a message and I'll send you some more details. I've been overwhelmed by how many people actually wanted to join my members club to start off with, which is really lovely. And they're not all new crafters, but some of them have particular issues that they want help with. And the thing is that you get a Q&A with me every month live and recorded, and you can also issue your questions up in advance. So, that's the whole joy of having a smaller community group that you can come along and join in with. So if that interests you, then please let me know. And if you are a more confident card maker, but you want the idea of a class made for you every month, then pop in as well, because every month everybody has a video and tutorial class, plus access to all my back catalogue of tutorials. So since there are hundreds of those, and each one of those ranges from like £5 up to £10 in price, then for the chance to get all of them for $9.99 a month, that's a pretty good deal too. So if you're interested in doing that, you're more than welcome to come in and join us as a more confident crafter, or somebody who wants to learn more techniques and do other stuff, and ask me questions about that too. So we have the whole 5 steps of my sort of card making journey and people in there. So it would be lovely to see you come and hop in there too. Okay, so have we got any questions or anything like that? They are great. That's nice. Marilyn, Marilyn picked up your retreat prize and card this morning. That's good. Lovely. Another prize winner. That's fab. I like that. Amanda says, not really cheating. It's not really cheating, is it? No, exactly. I think these are good. These are good. Okay, so anybody else got any questions? No, I think we're good. I think we're all good. You're all following along with me perfectly well, which I'm not surprised about, because it's kind of simple to follow today. Okay, so let us do some more. I'm taking a swig of my tea. Bear with. And the sun's come out. That's nice. Still a little damp out there, but it is at least coming out. Okay, so for those who are very, very early stages of their card making and say, Pip, I just want to make a card. Just want to make a card with the pack. I don't want to buy anything else at this point. I just want to start off with the pack. Okay, here we go. So you will need glue. That's the only thing you will need is glue. Okay. Hey Joe, we're halfway through. We're just about to get cracking again with the next lot. Hello, welcome. Nice to see you on here. Right. So here we go with this one, as I say, from the little what did I call this one again? I can't even remember what I called it now. It's got a name. I've lost it again. I'll find it again in a minute. Best year ever or something like that. Right, what I'm looking for are these little so I need to find that other sheet, because the other sheet has got some good little sentiments on for using. So let's go through these again. Hold on. So we've got these. We've got some nice flowers, not those. Celebrate. I mean, the good thing as well is you can always just cut up the ones that you've got. I know everyone's like, oh, cut them up. It's like, yes, cut them up. It's fine. You're allowed to do that. It's your card. You can do what you like with them. So we've got happy, happy, happy. Hi there. Somewhere in here. Happy day is quite good. We might be able to use that. Somewhere in here is my other. There's definitely another page of stickers. Ah, hello. There we go. Found it. Right. So this is the one I wanted. Even though it's got like week 1 up to week 51. So as I say, because it's about it's for journaling a year and great for kids, schoolwork and all that kind of stuff, you know, seeing how they're doing in a year at school. But we've got this one that says, hi friend. And you can literally just pop that down on there. And now you've got a little cactus that says, hi friend. Isn't that cute? So cute. So I've got lunch. Oh, Joe's having lunch break. Very good. Excellent. Hey, another winner. Sue's got her prize of pens. Hurrah! That was the prize for the launch party the other week. Oh, and look, you like it. Thank you. Bless you, honey. You're so kind. Very kind. Thank you. Right. So there we go. So that's that one. So that was number 4. Okay, let's do some more with the big stamps because they're just beautiful. Now I am using my my mat, you'll notice, because it is a photopolymer stamp set. That's not to say that you have to use a mat, but I found that it does help with photopolymer. Just softens it a little bit, so you're not stamping directly hard onto this. And I find it, especially when you've got big stamps like this, it's helpful. So I was going to use a smaller card. So many of these beautiful, look at that, housewarming, anything, flowers. Now here's some of the papers from that other stash. And then we've got a big house card. I mean, that would be a great new welcome card, wouldn't it? What else have we got under here that I was going to play with? Oh, another big bee for Sue. Rainbows, skies. That one's nice to stamp onto. And see these flowers here? Don't you think these flowers go really well with these sort of flowers too? I mean, they're sort of very similar, I think, or they have a similar vibe. So you could definitely layer them together, although they are slightly different pinks. Look at that. See? Look at that. That goes well. So I just love how they all coordinate together. So I'm thinking that, oh look, and you've got 2 little birdies there. That would make a really cute wedding or, you know, engagement or love card or something like that. Isn't that so cute? I think that's adorable. Okay, So let's start off though with something like this. And supposing we just wanted to say just something really simple like happy birthday. The joys of these stamps is there's the birthday. Now you've got happy, so you've got thanks, happy, hello, friend, birthday. Then you've got thanks, happy, hello, friend, birthday, but in the different fonts. So you can mix and match. Oh, this is a very sad thing. I'm just got to go back to the day job. All right, my lovely. Well, you catch up later. So you could have a happy birthday and do it in 2 colors, which is what I'm going to do. So we'll take that off and stick that down there and hope I don't get it in my fingers too badly. We'll have a big birthday one like this, and then we will have happy probably on this size. I think it's nicely on there. So I would do a lighter shade for the birthday. So that's pool party-ish. Gets pool party. Looks like pool party. So we'll just make sure that I haven't got any bits on this. That is one thing you need to consider when you are working with large stamps or like solid areas. You need to make sure, she says, that there's a hair there. There's a hair. Let's get my spritzy thing. Let's clean that off. Don't need any hair. Clean that. You want to make sure there's no debris on your stamp, okay? Because what happens is it pushes the ink away. So you think you've got a nice clean stamp, and it's all inked up really well, and then something just pushes the ink away and you get left with a hole. So we can do this one. We're going to do birthday, sort of in the middle, hopefully, sort of straight, hopefully. Okay, this one's going a bit bobbly. There we go. Birthday. I think that was wet. And then it'll merge together, it'll be fun. And then we'll go for a darker evergreen. There we go. With a happy. Now, these are not made using our same cardstock. I'm just going to tell you that for honesty. Okay, so they do not stamp quite, in fact I might do this at an angle. They do not quite stamp quite so well as onto our cardstock, our normal basic white cardstock. Okay, so sometimes you'll get this sort of mottling effect. See that? A little bit of mottly effect, but looks okay, especially with this sort of whooshy effect. And by putting the happy on an angle means that if it's not quite straight, it looks okay. And then you can add to that, so we could add some pool party ribbon. You could wrap that around the base of this like this, so it's got a bit of shiny going on. Always love a bit of shiny. And then we could finish off with some sparkly bits. Okay, now if you're first of all, take it off your mat. If your seal doesn't roll on sometimes, I've found that the best thing to have next to you is your silicone mat, the clean side. If you're like me and you've been using it for techniques, it needs to be the clean side. And then you'll get a good roll on. And then we'll pop that on there, like so. Move that around. A bit lower, I think. Just a bit lower. There we go. And then move that around there like that. Okay. Hey, Margaret's joined us. Hello, Margaret. Don't you worry about being late. That's the benefit of it being recorded. We like the benefit of it being recorded. Okay, so that's going to go now onto our large base. Okay, large base. Okay. Again, just make sure you're folding them well. Whoops. So, there we go. Make sure you've got your front. Lovely. here's another one, but the wording on this just pops out beautifully. And I like cards that's not your right glue, Pip. Oh dear. Hello to everyone who's just joined us. Hi. We've got Miriam, we've got Margaret who's just joined. People I know are having to leave because you've got to go back to work and do lunch, but you can catch up with the rest of this later. And if you've just joined us, you can catch up with what we did later as well, if you see what I mean. There we go. So that's on there, like so. That's that. We'll stick a little bit. I mean, you could leave it like that for a bloke if you wanted to, or you could tie a big bow here, like so. Not a big bow, but just a little bow. I'm trying to keep myself amused this week, and I'm living my Maui dream through everyone else's photographs that are up there at the moment, and it looks amazing. One day we'll get back there. Honestly, it's typical, isn't it? The day after I would have been in Maui, we get the international flight clearance that it's okay to fly. However, Sean couldn't have taken 10 days off to quarantine on his way back, so that's just the way it is. There we go. So I'm just rearranging, touching up my bow like that, and then we'll pop this in like so. There we go. So now we've got a little bit of a bow going on, and then I do think that, you know, bling is always good, right? So we're going to add some more of these, you know, these pool party ones. I haven't got my latest order, so I haven't got any new ones of the in colour ones, because I gave all mine away. So, but when I have some more in colour ones that we could, you know, there's some gorgeous ones we could use for that as well. But we can scatter a few of these around. I like we can make them bigger and smaller. Look at that. That's pretty. Excellent. Oh look, we've got a lovely comment there from Lisa. Love this set of cards, can't wait to create. I know, they're just so easy to make cards with, and that's what I like the most. So you can dress them up, you can do die cuts with them, you can literally use them straight out of the box without anything else. You can add stamping and a punch, or you can just add stamping like we have here with some embellishments and stuff. So much you can do with these. And then of course, if you're going to do if you're going to go the whole hog, and if you have another stamp set, you can do this, which we're going to do now. I'm going to play with back-to-back blooms, because I'm sorry, but that is a back-to-back bloom, definitely. Pop this on direct. Okay. Just do a little one, it doesn't have to be a big one. Or we can put, we could put this on a bigger, no, maybe. No, let's do that next. We'll do this one to start off with. I'm up for making lots of cards today because I'd like to see how many I could make in an hour whilst gassing and designing them at the same time. You know, it would be a good thing. Now, somewhere I had some pieces of white cardstock. What have I done with them? There they are. So, let's see, probably about that big a piece. Now, back-to-back blooms is a reversible stamp set, so you can play both sides. So I'm going to go with that one. You do have to clean them in between though, otherwise you get very mucky fingers, I'm just going to say. So we'll do, look, it's funny, isn't it? They're all my favourite pinks today. So here we go. I don't know why that might be happening. There we go. So we're going to do dark on that side, like so. Then I'm going to wash it. And then I'm going to bring in the foam mat for the bigger piece. because we're then going to turn that over and attach it to the back side of that. Okay, this is what reversible is all about. Now, they're not going to be perfect matches. You know why? Because you've reversed it. So the cutout piece is not the same exact shape as the other piece, but they're close enough. They're close enough that you can lay it on top like that and get a beautiful pink on pink. Look at that. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Nikki says they're all gorgeous. I like that. That's cute. Oh, and look, see, we've got Nikki saying they're all gorgeous. That's lovely. And Debbie's just arrived. Yay. Hey, you have to come back from school and stuff, so that's good. You're all good. I'm still going. I'm still here. Right, so that's that. Now, I am going to cut this out, but it's not going to take me very long, I promise. Shall I cut it out, or shall I just... Yeah, no, I'm going to cut it out. We'll cut it out. Now, for this one, I figure I can be a bit more slapdash with it because we've got this whole sort of extra pinky bit going on around the outside. So I don't have to be perfect. I kind of like the idea of some of that pink showing, being a bit more randomy, almost like it's got an extra edge to it. There we go. So that's cool. Oh, it needs something underneath it now. Oh, it needs a circle. Let's have a look. It needs a circle. It needs a circle. Oh, look at that. Just, who has a pool party circle just laying around? That would be me. There we go. That was not planned at all. I'm very glad that worked. Right. Okay. And then I was going to stamp a sentiment on it that's small enough to show up. So I was going to stamp the little hello, because you can overstamp that very easily. Now, I don't have another, I don't want to do a different pink because that would make it look weird, I feel. So I'm going to go black. And pool party is not going to show up enough, so we can't go pool party. So I'm just going to go for the black, just to give it a bit of definition. Okay. So we'll pop this just along here. I love this stamping on stamping on stamping. Just And then, because we've now got that pool party behind it, that's just going to pop, pop, pop when we put that on there. But see how it all kind of blends in because it's the same sort of shaped flower. So pop this on here. I have no idea what size circle this is, if you're wondering. This is out of my stash. It's probably from a retired punch, but do you know what? I don't care. I'm going to do this flat. Oh, look, I've stamped on that before. I'm going to do this flat because the little envelopes are little, so we don't want it too much up and raised. But that doesn't mean to say we can't put a few little gemmy bits on there, does it? Eh? There's always room for gems. Always room for gems. So don't you think this stamp set's lovely? Just so nice that you can do so many different variations with it. Do I have a new one? Oh no, I've run out of my... Well, maybe we'll just go for normal gems then. Let's just go for normal rhinestones. Run out my holiday ones in that size that I wanted. But that's all right, there's always something else. So we can put some of these on. Sparkly bits. Oops. Oh no, don't fall over. There we go. There we go. Lovely. A few little twinkles. Got to have a few little twinkles. And that's a nice stamped hello that kind of matches with the background. Cute. So what else we got? I also wanted to show you how good, if you bought the fabulous many messages die and stamp set. Oh my word, I've got hundreds of these things. But these are great for small cards. Okay, I came prepared. I've got some backgrounds for some things. Although I didn't have the circle that I wanted, but there we go. I found it nonetheless. So supposing, just supposing, we had a house, you could have "Oh Happy Day." Now that could be for anything. Could be for moving in card, house sale, moving in together card. There's always a possibility. And that fits quite nicely. That requires a little bit of heat embossing. No, that needs to be a circle. That's going to be a sticker. So we could do congratulations for the little wedding anniversary card. That's nice. I like that one very much. That's going straight on. I haven't got a congrats card, so I might need one of them. You never know. We've got people doing all kinds of things, getting together and engaging and all that kind of stuff. This is a great one for, or it could even be an anniversary card. Got lots of those coming up too. So, and that is a very simple, this is just a bit of heat embossing on black, die cut out straight with the dies, but such a perfect size to fit on here. Yeah, but we need the black ones. Let's do the black ones. Normally I always forget, so I'm very glad that I haven't forgotten this time. Just perfectly fit this like so. Get 3 on there, lovely. Look at how cute that is. And a bit of a pop because it's white on black. There we go. Congratulations. Nice. Then what else have we got? Oh Happy Day. Got that. We could also use that for a big one. So, you know, we could do this one, Oh Happy Day, for moving in. You know, that could definitely be for a moving card, I think. I'm going to do this one for moving in. Buying your first house, renting your first place, lots of different things. And then you could package them all up and you've got a pack of different note cards that you could give to charity to sell. You could sell yourself as a pack. All you've got to do is make sure that you've got the bits on the back as per the angel policy. So, you know, sticker, if you get the hand made for you stamp set, it's got the angel policy stamp on there. So then you could stamp all the cards, give them to charity, and then they can sell them perfectly safely with no issues with copyright, etc. So, you know, you could easily do that. And you get the packs of mixed Memories and More cards in terms of sizes, so the big and the small. I'll put this one across here, I think. Oh Happy Day. Look at that, that's cute. And then I was going to show you a bit with this, how it works with the papers. So I'm going to try and find one that sort of coordinates with that. Now on some of the papers it's actually got the pale papaya on there. This one doesn't have the pale papaya on there. And in fact it has, this piece has none of those colours on, but where's the other bit I had? Here we go. So what have we got here? This is some Misty Moon. This is Misty Moonlight, which is obviously last year's colours. Then we've got Blushing Bride, Crushed Curry. Now Crushed Curry is definitely in this set as well, because you can see it's on the rainbows and stuff. So let's find a smaller piece, one of these smaller ones. See what we can't put together with some of the papers. Ooh, that's quite very, very bright and very zizzy. Let's see what would go with this. Oh, look, I like the rainbows with that. rainbows with the roses behind. That's nice. So now I would cut a piece to fit that, just using my trimmer as my guide. I know that this is 4 inches by 3 inches because that's how big they are. So I would do this one at, say, 4.5. Let's do 4.5, maybe 5. Yeah, let's just do 5. And then I think this is basically the right size. And then we'll pop that on a big card. Stick that on a big base. And of course you can put them on your own card. I mean, you can put them on any kind of size card. They fit. You don't have to use the memory and more pack cards. It's just that they're handy because they're already pre-done. Oh, not again, Tracy. Have I done that, or have I done it again? Oh, that's me copying and pasting. I'm sorry. Thank you. No, I'm not a card dealer. Okay, so if you're looking for me, it's queenpipcards.com, not queenpipcars.com. I need to go and change that on my... I copied and pasted it from last week, and I remembered last week when you said I must change that, I must change that, and then did I change it? Did I heck? So right, I'm popping that up there like that because I want to stamp down here, and I think that's just enough room for me to stamp the hello. Where's the... what's this? Happy? Hello. Have I got hello out? I've got hello out somewhere. Here it is. Hello. Right, let's clean that one off. I must change that. Oh, so that's really good. So Amanda says she's gonna be getting the cards and she's enjoyed watching. Thank you so much, Amanda. It's been lovely having you here today. And oh yes, I'm on my hour. I'm going to finish this one and then stop. But let us finish this one first. So let's go with the Evening Evergreen again, because that's a nice strong colour. And I reckon if that's there and that's there, I should be able to fit hello in there. Look at that. Perfect. So we'll do hello straight on here. Hello. Like that. Doesn't it stamp? Oh no, I stamped it off. I'm sorry. I was off screen. Ah! I just stamped that, promise. You saw it was a blank before, and then I stamped it, but it just stamped beautifully. So we'll pop those up on dimensionals, I think. We'll stick this one down directly to the card. Okay. Ugh. Yes, I must go and change that, Tracy. Thank you so much for being my eye checker. Honestly, you'd think somebody who used to do contracts and proofreading as a job would like work out that she's made a mistake, but no. And we found another mistake in the catalogue, which I need to tell you about, just in case anybody was interested in purchasing this one. I'm going to get my dimensionals out again. I'm going to go for my new pack. Oh, where are they? Here we go. Here we go. So I will just show you that before we disappear off as well. I could not spot it. I could not see what anyone was going on about. They're going, oh, it's another typo. There's a typo. Not that there's been a typo. I haven't seen any other typos, but there's like, oh, there's a typo. And I'm like, really? I can't see a typo for love nor money. But there is. And when you see it, you'll go, oh, yeah. But your brain, obviously, likes it the way it is and just automatically reads what it thinks it's going to read. It's not in this set, so you're okay. So anyway, I will pop up the details for this stamp set because I think you'll agree it's fab, and for the Memories of More card kit because I think you'll agree they're also fab. And then the Hostess, as I say, get up to 150 and you could buy the whole massive pack of paper for £2 basically, and your host rewards. So that's pretty cool. And if anybody does want to host a party or a workshop or whatever, and have the benefits of hosting a party, then please let me know. I'm always up for doing an online version, which are a lot of fun and don't actually take any additional effort from you, because I do all the posting, you just bring all the people, I do a bit of crafting, a bit of demoing like I'm doing today. You girls have fun in your own homes, and then people just tell you what they want to buy and you sort the order out with me and we get it all fixed. So it's not particularly difficult to do that, and some people have enjoyed that over the last 12 months. I add a B on this one. Might just add a little B. Oh, look, he would look cute there, wouldn't he? Yeah, I think I'm going to add a B. So if you want to do that, then let me know. But if you just want to place a large order, that's also fine. And you can get the okay, I never say no to orders. That's lovely of you if you want to order through me. I will pop the details up. And then if you spend over 150, then keep the host code rewards for yourself. And if not, put my host code up and we will do that. Let me show you this before I finish though for a second, just so that I can see. Where have I put my catalogue again? That's the, I've lost it now. Oh, I've lost it now. I've got a few more cards I want to show you before I finish off. I'll have to show you the other bit because I don't know what I've done with my catalogue. Oh, there it is. I put it down somewhere. Put it down in a safe place. Right, so it is called, let's see if I can find it. It's in the, what I would call the humorous section, I think, which I know will appeal to some of you guys. So let me just, that's where this card is. That's where this is. See, look how simple that is with some papers and stuff on. Lovely. So yeah, that's on page 63 for the big stamp set if you're interested. And then, no, not that one. I think it's around here. Then again, you know, I'm never going to be able to find it now. Oh no, here it is. Here it is. So this one, Bunches of Fun, which I think is a great stamp set, with this little mum figure. You think this says something, but actually the N is an H. So it's really tiny and hard to spot. And personally, I'm not particularly bothered by it, but it does look like it's an error. So we're just waiting for Stampin' Up to come back to us on that. Right, so let me join you. Hello. Oh, I so like this thing. It's great. I'm going to push me to get myself back in so I'm closer to the screen. Let's have a look. This says, so let's have a look what we got here. B for Sue, obviously. Nikki says this is my favourite card. This one, yeah, it's cute, isn't it? With a little bee and some rainbows on. I like that very much. So we've got all these cards made in just over an hour. Really simple. Really, really simple, even with envelopes and everything done. And the only thing I actually had pre-cut was this and two of these little labels. That was it. Everything else we've done live on stream as I've been sharing. Okay, which is pretty cool. I think so. But I have got another couple of cards to show you. Also using the papers. Actually, I'm going to go back to desk cam. Let's remove me a second. Right, so we've got all of those. Okay, and then these ones I've made just using the papers. So there's this one. Cool. And this one, very simple but really striking, I think. And then I decided to get a bit woohoo and go a bit fancy with lots of bling on that one. And my three thanks and 2 friends, which comes out nice. So there's lots you can do with this stamp set. I think it is a really, really good one. And I hope that you will just enjoy looking at all the different possibilities that you could do with this stamp set. And if you're interested, then grab it. And if you want to join my membership club, don't forget, today's the day we're open. So let me know that you're interested in that, and I will pop you out all the details. And if you've already joined, yay, thank you. I can't wait to make this a really great thing with you, helping as part of a founding member to build this to be what it should be, and what I have in my head for it to be in the future. I want it to be something really special, as a membership club for people who just want to help each other, but also want to learn, and you know, want to really get stuck in and try everything out and have a real positive force for good, and helping people realize that card making is not nerdy. Okay. It's not nerdy, and we're all normal people making cards, and that's perfectly okay to do that. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you again next week, same time, same place, here on my live stream. Yay, it's queenpipcards.com on TV. I love it. And some people actually watch me on their TV, which is even more awesome. So I love that too. Thank you so much for that. Have a lovely day. Have a great week. I'll see you again next week. Take care for now. And thank you for just, you know, taking part. And look at that. I'm going to leave you with this. Cute cards. Thank you. Thank you so much. And don't forget that if you did want to put an order in, then here are my host code, and here is my queenpipcards.com, and this one's correct. This one does have a D in it, so that's always good. Alrighty, thanks ever so much for watching. You take care for now, and I will see you next week. Cheers. Bye bye.